Exactly. And you're going to do it exactly the way the patient position is exactly the position it was in for the forearm, but where's the central ray? Through the joint. Exactly. So I want you in the same position. Now you do not need to flip the film around on this one. Remember, we did that because we needed the length to get as much forearm as we could. When you're seeing the elbow, just move your space over. You don't have to turn the film around for the lateral. Okay? And make sure that your patient keeps their hand in the lateral position. That's the number one thing that the patient will do. They'll forget they're supposed to keep their hand lateral, and eventually they'll just let it drift into the P-Day position. So keep that patient's hand lateral. Okay. Central ray, it's easy. You just feel for the condyle and put your central ray through the condyle. Now let me tell you, on this one, you're going to have a lot of space here with nothing in it. So you can cover that space with a lead strip, and that will prevent some of the scatter, but the patient's still going to get the full exposure. That won't protect the patient. Now this is lead. You may find this in your room. If you have an x-ray machine installed, you can relax, I'm sorry. If you have an x-ray machine installed, oftentimes the installer will leave little pieces of lead. They use this to cover little holes. If they, the sheetrock that they use has lead in it. And if they put a hole in that sheetrock, like a nail hole, then they can cover that nail head. They just cut little pieces of this off to make sure it's still, all of it is lead lined. So anyway, if you find it, don't throw it away. Well, you're not supposed to put lead in the trash anyway. It's toxic. And keep it out of your mouth. Okay? All right, so this is like an adjustable shutter, because you can tape it directly onto the collimator, and now that area that no structure's in, that's not useful to us, all it does is expose the patient. With this lead on the collimator, the patient doesn't get exposure nor the film. Okay, we stopped it at the source.